could have sworn that just said 100% there. There we go. Oh, alright, we're in. Almost. Come on. There we go. What a surprise. Once again, it is nighttime. Alright. Hi, ladies and gents. I am Sam, the fat middle-aged man. Let's carry on with our oil rig type build we've got going on here. Grab some stuff. I did make a fancy welder. And I also have some bottles. We probably don't need two of those, actually. Alright, let's grab... Oh god, this is all out of order. Should be all we need for building. Turn our lights on so you all can see. Looks like the sun's not far off rising up. It's pointing down there at the minute. It will come up over there somewhere. So we've got probably another 20 or so minutes before that comes up. But I think we can see for now. Let's just turn off all of these GPS markers. We don't need these right now. I wish it was like a fast, like you could select a few of these and turn them all off. Okay, should just be home now. There we go. Okay. So this is a little thing I built yesterday. Turn the signals off. So we've got a little red race car. Park mode, I think. Oh, the battery's on recharge. Nope. Bruh. There we go. Forgot that that I'd left it on park, or left it on park and then took it off and then put it back on again. Like an idiot. So it's not very fast, but that's just because I've got the settings turned down because it does flip quite easily. Even I've put a couple of gyros on just to help have some control if it does flip. But I mean, yeah, it's all good. This is actually the what do you call it? The drop pod. Well, the batteries from the drop pod. Scrapped everything else down and then kept the battery. So this back. Like a glove. Okay. There we go. Right. And just like clockwork, the fogs come in. Okay, let's see what we were doing. We'd finished this leg. We'd finished this leg. So I guess we might as well carry on with this one. Get rid of these.
Inventory full.
Of course. Might as well start down here, to be fair. Right, so we are having a bit of a lip around the edge, but we won't need that here. Because the stairs will be coming up on that side, I think. Okay. That. Oh, that needs filling in as well. Whoops. This. We need this. We need stairs. Catwalks. Beam blocks. this. Oh, and we need these ones. So let's put them there. Put that there. And for that spot there. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's just not welded up. It is there. It's just not welded up. I need to go down and weld that whole thing. Put that in there for now. Okay. Right. What the hell's going on with the floor? Interesting. Well, they're interior wall blocks rather than like armor blocks. Weird. Okay. Maybe that's why I couldn't see it. Because when I was further away and it was unwelded. Yeah, well. Anyway. What was I going to say? Can't remember. Now let's get this down.
Inventory full.
Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to change the color up here. Need a fully welded armor block for this. Actually, I'm going to use the one that's in the sand there. Alright, so what do we need? We need sand. I don't know where that's come from, but it's pretty close. Where does that come from? Whatever, I'm kind of fine with it. It needs to be a little bit darker. A bit more. We get the red. Bit of the red sand in there. Bit closer. Yeah, that's pretty close. The reason I'm changing this from the heavy rust is, even though I love the heavy rust texture, it does make the conveyors and the ports a little bit harder to see. Well, a lot harder to see. We just try regular rust. Change the color aspect of it. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Because I know George was wanted to keep it almost camouflaged to the ground colour. And if he wants to go back to the heavy rust, we can always... Oh, in fact, that's what George had the heavy rust colour as. Right, okay. I see. I see. Right, so... let's build this top down on a... so I think... there with that way. Of course, I've not got any of the stuff on me anymore because I put it all away. Plates. So one of these, a bunch of these. Actually, no, the bottom one, maybe the bottom two, maybe even the bottom three. No, bottom two. Yeah. These should be interiors. I think I put them the other way around. Not that it really matters. Okay, and then we're going to have that and that just for now. Because I need to place that. And then on the back of that, I can place a ramp in the other orientation.
Energy low.
Which gives me... probably not going to weld these up so you keep that frame look. But I suppose behind there, you don't really need the ramp. Could just do this with that. How does this look? Oh, that goes up. Oh, it goes up even. Oh, okay, yeah, so we do need the ramp. Because it doesn't just go to this one, it goes to this one. Let's do that. So we need stairs there. And we need a ramp underneath. Stairs on that one. Get rid of these. Ramp on that one. There we go. So now when I build the stairway, it's going to come out on the opposite side, which is good. Okay, so start with regular stairs. Yeah, I'm going to have to change this colour back to the rust colour. Because unwelded, I don't think I'm going to weld all of these legs up. So unwelded, they just look a little bit out of place. But with the rust colour, the rust texture, even unpainted, looks a lot cooler. And that one there. And then we need catwalks again. So let's do these. I suppose that does need one, but I'll come back to that.
Energy critical.
Energy critical. Oh, that one's just a full block. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to come down the sides with these half block. Half block beams. So what are you all on with today? I hope you're keeping busy. Ready for the new DLC to come out tomorrow? I know I'm excited, especially for the new thrusters that were shown yesterday. They look really nice. I'm wondering if they are just Atmo thrusters or if there's going to be other kinds as well. I'm very excited to see that. Been looking forward to some new thrusters. But even if it's just the Atmo ones, those look beautiful. Got a lot of potential ideas. They do look like drone thrusters. Like drone.
No energy.
Uh-oh. I'm dying. Yeah, so they do look like sort of they'd be good on drones because they're a lot more sleek and slender. So I've got a couple of ideas. I've got a couple of ideas for what do you call it? Yeah, I don't know. The new wind turbines look really cool as well. Excited for a lot of stuff. I do like the decorative packs. They do seem to hit the mark every time. Oof, that was a little bit. Let's just do the old. So to do that, when I couldn't target it, if you have your block like this and you kind of free placing it in the ground, if you press B while you're like near a grid, a couple of times it'll snap in the ground to that grid. So if I place this in the ground here and then come across, it will always apparently won't always. How the hell is that possible? I'm going to place this there. Now obviously I can't place a block off that, but for some reason I can place it off this. Why can't I stay still here? That's interesting. That's actually embedded inside. Oh, okay. Space engineers being space engineers. But anyway, you get the idea. If I target this grid, local grid align placement is activated. So now when I place this, it technically is part of the same grid, but for some reason I can place it through. Maybe it doesn't work with. Maybe it only works with the beam blocks. But anyway, you get the idea. This is a half block, so this empty space is still part of that block. So this is part of the same grid. Technically, it's a new grid because it's not connected, but it's on the same grid alignment. You could always make it fit the grid. Right, we just done two sides of this. We just need to do the others now. Sorry, I did a really shit job of explaining that, didn't I? That's a me. It's actually in the ground, so that's fine. This is all completely unnecessary, but it does make it nice. I think, anyway. You need steel plates. Oh no. Yeah, and in the gap now, let's put just some regular great catwalks pointed that way. Ah! That one doesn't need any, this side does though. And then lastly, we want these corner pieces just outside. Oh my god, it's sunny and not foggy. What's that about? Oh, the police, it's illegal. Okay, and let's change the colour back as well. So we want heavy rust. Okay. There you go. See, yeah, that looks miles better. Even just like unwelded, it just makes a huge difference. I might weld them up eventually. Now this leg, I've left this leg to last. One, because it's out of whack. Like this column is where the leg should be. I need to get rid of that column there. I also need to move around all this stuff, get rid of these cargo containers, connector. I'll need to yeah, we're going to need to move the refinery and the assemblers as well before we can take that leg out completely. Because I'm going to need that room to work in. Oh, right, so let's start by getting rid of all this. I should probably build... I should probably build a decoy tower on the roof before I do this. So we need... I need a welder. We need a decoy. I build them on a rotor. Here somewhere. There it is. We're going to convey junctions. Pipe it up. Should do. Alright, so now we've got this. This is what our platform is going to be.
Fuel low.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Fuel critical.
Fuel critical. I will take 2 bottles. Okay, there we go. Right, so now we've got the legs in the right order. These pins coming out are the actual center point of the legs that come up. So because I've moved these, I think I moved them 1 block outwards. So we should have a center point now, which I think is this bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we do have a center point now. So if I cross these there. Okay, so conveyor junction there. Rotor on top. Let's put a welder in here. And then on top of this would be decoy. I don't need anything because I can just grind down one of these. Well, I could if the welder wasn't doing its job. Inventory full. And grab the rest of those blocks. Fill that in for this. Fill that in. Now I should be able to weld this up underneath. Hey Dennis, how you doing? Even though they're nice looking, I still won't buy any DLCs. The funny part is that I have all the DLCs, never paid for any of them. Okay, how have you managed that one? Toggle this on. Now we just need to connect those up. So I will, for now, oh, actually we should probably come up and across. Grab this. For now, let's just do a little T-junction.
low.
Alright, come up to there. I don't think this is in the center. No, it's not. Okay, it's fine. Adds to the character. Ooh. Oh yeah, because this is not welded up, so it cannot reach the components.
Energy critical.
I should probably listen to her at some point. Not today, though. There we go. Okay, so now the decoy on top can be automatically welded by the welder. So now I can take down the other decoys and start fleshing out this middle floor with the... I'm going to create a room for the refinery, probably a room for the assembler. Might join those together, I haven't decided. Probably not, actually. We'll keep a separate refinery room, an assembly block. And I might do... I'll probably have to... Yeah, we'll do like a med bay living quarters style thing as well. And then I think the top, we could maybe branch out and do some sort of landing pad situation. Oh my lord, that the jiggle on the solar array, man. Oh yeah, I need to fix this. This is a brilliant mod, by the way. Easy block renaming, I think it's called. Lets you reset names, prefix, suffix, whatever. Just to mass group things, which is really handy. Now when I go in here, you can see the rotor, the hinge, farm. I should probably do the camera as well. So I can just do it for this one. And what is it? It's the custom turret controller. Now I can search for solar and I get all the good stuff. many panels have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So yeah, 30. I don't know why they're all produced. Oh, mind you, some of them are behind other blocks. So they're probably not producing the full amount. Max out. What about the oxygen farms? Oh, they're actually not doing too bad. I think we're actually full on oxygen at the minute, yeah. So we can actually yes, it is. The plugin version is better. Oh, I didn't know there was a plugin version. So you can have that locally on any server, I'm guessing. Yeah, the plugins for SE are quite powerful. I should spend more time looking at this. Right, let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of this for now because we've no bullets anyway, so this isn't doing anything. Stuff. Fill the hole. I'm going to have to redo underneath here as well because we've got a bit of a wild pipeline structure. I'm going to paint all of these as well so they won't all be rusty. Well, they might be rusty, but they won't all be the same heavy rust color.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Okay, I didn't know that. I've not looked into plugins a lot, but I know how powerful they can be. Well, actually, that's a good shout then. So in theory,
Inventory.
I could just run a vanilla server. I presume I'd need experimental mode still turned on for the plugins to work. Well, maybe not, because it'd be local, wouldn't it? For some of them, like, I'm guessing Build Vision has a local plugin. So if Build Vision, easy block renaming, colourful icons, and what else do I use? Can't even remember. If those are plugins, that'd be amazing. Because then I could literally just jump on any server. Right, where are we? Right, so we've cleared out this floor now. So I need to work out. We need to get these. Just have it all blanket floor for now. We're ready. Okay. Right, so I need to work out where these stairs are going to come out and how to properly do this entrance. Let's get rid of this. This is my this leg here is my testing one. This is the first one I built, so this is what I'm working everything else out on. Which is how I came to know, obviously, that I was one out in every direction. So that comes up there like that. Yeah, if we get rid of, if I switch over to here, I'm going to need to go to the second one. Let's grab some doors. Oh, has Build Vision not got a plugin version? Oh. Well, I suppose most players have, most servers, sorry, have Build Vision or some variant of it anyway. So I suppose that's not the end of the world. Passages, railings, maybe we could do railings. Buttons, maybe. Right, so let's for now. Let's just plot. In fact, let me get just go nuts with the white. And let's plot a door down. Which kind of door do I want? I could use the sliding hatch doors. These are nice. Get rid of that. In fact, I could do it above. Could do it above. So we've got a door coming up there. Solid frame around the top, which gives me room to build upwards for a bit of breathing around the edge. Now the problem is, oh, I suppose it doesn't matter that it's outside, because we could just have railings all around the edge here. Maybe that would be best. There's a half block going all the way around the edge, sort of like that. Just as a little lip. I'll do it here because I'm going to be building here later on. Because that would then allow me to build. Where are we? Some windows. I need some girders. Girder. Build Vision is actually one of the mods, a few mods I don't care for. I love Build Vision. The UI for it is nice as well, but especially the new UI. If I put windows here. Theory. If I made all of this technically internal, maybe put some windows and make it look nice. We could pressurize this space. Do we need to though? We don't need to pressurize this space. We should pressurize the med bay. Now, if this area was the med bay, pretend for a sec that it is. We'd have to carry this pillar all the way up to the top, which I've just taken out, which is annoying. So let's just do armor plates for now. Armor blocks even. So that there would be inside, that's inside. This bit here, all the way over to this bit would be half blocks. Okay, so that's going to be inside. I can make this look a little bit nicer by maybe doing something like this. And then get, where is it? This one. Got rid of the grinder. Yeah. I'll come back to that. For now. Right, so we've got this. Now, I'm just thinking, do we have... I could do an airlock. So you're coming up from the base of the tower. You come up through here into the med bay. Yeah, I can see that. If we have it on... What if we had it on 2 tiers? So, for example... You get the blocks I need for a med bay. We're probably going to need some cryos. We will definitely need survival kit. No, we won't need a survival kit. We'll need a med bay. Where is it? There. Oh, how are we doing? Right, hi Ben, how you doing? How did Family Village Man? Watched one of your top 10 VODs last week, and now you're alive. Just got this game 2 months ago, totally obsessed. I appreciate that. I was absolutely hooked the first couple of weeks I played this game. I'm still hooked now. Like it's one of the main games I play. Can't get enough of it. I've been playing this game for years, absolutely years, and still loving every minute of it. And all the new DLCs and updates they come out with, I'm just insta buy. I get that some people think that some value, like some of them aren't as valuable as others, and they're not. Like they're not. They're but I'm just like one of those Apple fanboys. I have to buy it there and then. So close to 1,000 subs. Yes, very soon, very soon. I'm the actual main hurdle for me is going to be the 4,000 watch hours, but I'm getting there slowly. I've got a couple of videos planned that I'm working on at the minute, so they'll help towards that. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking it out. Glad you're enjoying the game as well. Dennis has put of the plugins in the top 5 would be build colors. Yeah, appreciate it. Tool switcher. Oh, tool switcher. I forgot about tool switcher. Toolbar manager. I haven't heard of that one. Better inventory search. I haven't heard of that one either. Prevent block resize. Okay. Sounds interesting. I'll have to have a look at some of those. They sound good. The prevent block resize one. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. Bought them all. I can't stand building and thinking of missing the blocks. I'm the same. I have some serious FOMO when it comes to all the new blocks. I'm hyped as fuck for new thrusters. They're going to be amazing. Got so many ideas. Oh. Alright, what we're doing? We were doing a med bay, weren't we? Right, so we're gonna need an air vent tank. Where the hell's the med bay block? Am I blind? It's not in the survival kit. I know I can just search, but I'm really, really stuck. Med bay. Medical room.
Low.
Did a toolbar manager top because there was a stream deck that had the blocks found on the decks. Now after off the G menu. Oh, that's it. I like that. I will have to check that out. I'm back in a sec, guys. Just need to dehydrate. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's just started to mod our dedicated server going for the quality of life mods. Did use pipelines. Pipelines is a good mod. We're based a little bit far from the ice. Use that in tandem with the toolbar manager, gives me different profiles for different servers. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so you can set up your own sort of builds for each server. That's really nice. If you're going PCU saving blocks, check out battery bank. A 3x3x1 battery, same cost of materials as 9 batteries, but there's only 1 block. That's cool. Yeah, that's nice. So I'm assuming it's the same PCU as a single battery, but obviously 9 times the efficiency, 9 times the cost. That sounds pretty good. Do enjoy making efficient use of space and chips and PCU and all that. Excuse me, I'm fucking dying. There's a lot of dust in this room at the minute. I've just had to move a bunch of old boxes of wires and games and all sorts just to try and make a bit of room, tidy it up, make it into an actual working office rather than just a dumping zone that I sit in when I'm streaming and recording. But we're getting there slowly. I use it as my work office a lot, but the problem with my using it as a work office is on my laptop. This room physically is on the other side of the house from the router. So network, I'm paying for like 200 meg broadband, but my laptop gets about 7, so it's kind of useless for that. So, but maybe if I tidy it up and grab an extender or something, it'll be a little bit better. Right, so we were placing these down, right? So let's grab the med. In fact, you know what? I'm going to grab this as well, because I never use this. And it doesn't do anything, but it looks nice. Medical room. Now, if I put a medical room down, what if... I can do that. Get rid of that and that. And then we put down this block here. And, for example, a window there. That's probably not a window, probably a plate. On the panel. Because now I've got this corner. Oops. Now I've got this corner piece. I can do that with. The only problem is that won't recharge oxygen or hydrogen unless I turn this into a pipe. Oh, don't do that because it's blocked. So I could turn that into a pipe system. For now, let's do this. Don't know if an O2 generator is airtight. But I suppose we'll find out. I want it that way. Let's just put a single one down, because what we're going to do is we're going to make that look as like a ceiling. So this bit here, these 2 blocks, This will be, well, this level will be its own room, maybe a living area. And then this bit will be its own room, and then this block will be the floor for the room above. So it looks shit right now, but I'm hoping that I can make that better. I could also pipe it in through the floor, which might be easier. We'll see how it looks. I could do both, actually. If I do both, then I've got redundancy in case something gets shot out. Okay, so we've got that there. Let's have some windows. Missed a block here. Alright, so where's the middle bit? So I know how far I've got to come down. Because I don't want to take... I want to have separate rooms for each of these things. So we're going to have a refinery room, a med bay, an assembly room. And I don't know, maybe we could have some of this as like a landing pad, so like maybe this half. You fly, man, you know, because we're gonna have landing pads on top. Yeah, no, ignore me. I'm talking shit again. So this now can come out. And we can do that. The only problem with doing that is the floor above is not going to have floor. And then where have I put them? This one. I don't know if it's going to come out this far. I suppose it could. Do a little stairway going up here. I get some energons before she shouts at me. Okay. Let's refresh our bottles as well. Okay. Okay, so this won't be an airlock. It can't be while that's there. Unless I use the full door. So a lot of this is just trying to work out what works with what, right? Use the full door there. Okay, so now that could potentially be an airlock if I grab this piece. Excuse me. And pop that. Which way is that door facing? So that's facing that way. So let's have this. Let's have that facing that way as well. And then what we can do here. We're gonna have to come up from down here. On the outside, so that's fine. So what we can do here, let's plop down some of these. That. And then I'll sort out an air vent underneath later on. So yeah, you come up the stairs here, open the door. This room will be sealed. So let's just do that now. We want oh, that can't have... Right, okay, yeah, that can't have the floor in it. If you want the lazy man's way, try with the curved windows. Yes, I do love the curved window trick. The these blocks are just broken as fuck. Yeah, so this now, if I had air coming into this section, is airtight, which is just absolutely beautiful. I've created a couple of different air vents like that in the past. My favourite one is to create a sort of circular entranceway like that on the side of a ship, and then you can just walk in and out. This side is pressurized, and obviously this side is just open space. Absolutely love that trick, yeah. Can't recommend that enough. I really hope Keen don't fix that. That's one of the few bugs that brings me a great amount of joy. But yeah, no, for this I want actual regular windows, I think. I want the... which way do we want them? Do I want it darker coming through? No, we probably want it darker looking in. In fact, we could have it darker both ways. I could do this. Although I can't because I've done that on the ceiling. Let's grab those passages again. And let's do that like that. In fact, let's do it on this block as well. Probably there as well, just so it follows through. Okay, so now this bit is dark looking in, and this bit is dark looking out. I'm thinking something like that. So this room's gonna this bit here. Not necessarily a full block, but just draw out the edge of the room. Probably here actually. Probably won't keep these full block depth. Just want to know what kind of space I've got to work with. Makes it easier if you kind of map it out. Watch they fix it in the next update. I'll be so pissed. They probably will. Knowing my luck, they will. I think it's one of those things. It's a limitation of the engine, isn't it? That the reason why they have, because it's been in the game for like 10 years now. That problem. People were using the what do you call them? The regular corner things because they do the same thing. Yeah, they've been broken for a long time. Air tightness in this game is not up to scratch. But it's nice to try and make it work. Like sometimes you're building a ship and you're trying to get it airtight and it's really frustrating. But once you've done it and it works, my God, it's beautiful. Okay. All right. Right, so coming through the door there. Do they come in through the door there? Or do they come in through the door? The thinner door. There. So that they come into a room rather than into a wall. Probably want it into the room. And then I can maybe use this square here for the vent. Instead of coming up through the floor there. In fact, there's a full block vent now, isn't there? I don't know what I'm fretting about. One of this wall here could just be the vent. Because this is going to be covered with armor, this side. The back could be plumbed. Top will be covered by another bit of wall. They almost got rid of air being a thing, really. That would just be rude. I mean, you could still try and make it airtight from your own perspective with that. Because you get servers who turn airtightness off. There's an option in the settings, right? But the challenge of trying is always fun. Could make that block be a hallway. This bit. So have hallway things between this. I should probably leave those blocks in there actually. The floor block. What did I use? Oh, I was using vertical windows because the bottom was going to be a thing. But yeah, if I use a full block there now. And then passageways. And if we get rid of this and this, the wall that has the vent. Oh, you mean something like do a passage with a light, I guess. And I'm going to put in here the windows. What's on the outside here? What did I put there? Okay, so those don't need to be windows anymore. This one then could be a... where is the T one? Like that. And then the vent at the end.
Energy low.
Energy low. If only we had a med bay. You know, actually just weld up the med bay would help. Although the problem is I don't know if it's going to stay where it is or if it's going to move to the other corner. I might have to. Who knows? Add two. Right, so we've got the vent in there now. I think actually these... We probably should have windows here, and then in here we should have a button that cycles the airlock, right? So let's for now... Excuse me, windows... Let's do this one, make it look a bit varied. And in here... yeah, and punch it through so when you come in, you have the option of where you go in. Punch it through. I'm not sure what you mean by punch it through. That's the door. That's the passageway. So we could... Oh, we could have the vent up top actually as well. Because the conveyor on the bottom is disguised with the passageway. This then could be a door. So if you not go into the med bay, you go into the rest of the ship. Is that what you meant? The rest of the base? Because I don't know if the rest of the base, like this crossway, so this square that I'm walking on now, and this square here, they're going to be exposed, and we're going to have different buildings almost within the structure, different compartments within the structure. Some might be airtight. Well, the med bay is definitely going to be airtight. This room, well, this is going to be outside, but yeah, we're still going to need this air vent to get into the med bay because there's no other entrance for the med bay. So actually, yeah, that's a good point. Because otherwise, you'd have to go all the way down the stairs, come all the way up these stairs to get into the med bay. We could put another door inside somewhere, but if we've got this as the airlock, that makes more sense. Yeah, good shout. Do a full block one, and let's do it that way. You come in, you press a button here, cycles the airlock, lets you in. You come in here, then that opens there. Maybe there's a sensor or something. Or we have a button here to go into the med bay and a button here to leave via the stairs. And in fact, to save on some space. Oh shit. Let's grab timer blocks and put them in the floor. Okay. So now we just need some buttons. In fact, I can use the multi-button as well, can't I? Where is the button? I've played this game for so long and I still can't see things. Probably not that anymore. Button panel, sci-fi button panel. Let's just use the regular button panel because there's 4 buttons on there. You send one that way, one this way, one that way. I don't know. We'll figure something out with the 4th. So we've got one free block here that could have something in it. Maybe a sensor, maybe something else. We'll figure that out. And this is a window, so you'll be able to see who's coming in. That's a passageway, which is fine. On top of the passageway, let's have another air vent pointing inwards. Because we don't have an air vent in this room, do we? Okay, so that makes this... That will keep this room pressurized. Yeah. Now as just for content to make, vid on plugins, just an idea. That's not a bad show. Yeah, because I would need to do my own research on plugins anyway, which is something I want to do. So if I record myself doing that, feedback my findings and maybe a tips guide on how to let people do it themselves. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Thanks for that. If you don't mind me stealing it. Always looking for new ideas. Yeah, I've got I've recently started using Notion to record a bunch of notes, ideas, cool what do you call them? Transition effects and stuff inside of Resolve and OBS. Things that I want to do, things that I want to do with the channel, things that I want to do with the community, server ideas, all sorts of stuff. It's really, really powerful. I'm actually amazed that it's as good as it is. For such a simple idea, basically a notepad to store everything. It's like the next it's the next phase up from what was I using before? I was using Trello before, which is kind of similar, but not quite as intuitive. Oh, right, let's grab. It's kind of difficult to visualize this in the way it is now because of all the scaffolding, but I think it's all right. It's coming along. Right, so what I'm thinking with some of these, we could have a series of beds. Yeah. So regular beds, because obviously I don't think players can lie in these things, but they can lie in beds. A wall of beds there with windows pointing outwards. Where's the bed at? I do sometimes like doing the beds like this as well. Is that the right way? I suppose it makes more sense for it to be laid down in hospital. Hospital. Weird. In the med bay. Is 4 too many, or should we go for 5? Go for 5. Let me write that down now as well, actually. Notion. Projects. Add to this engineers, plugins. Tutorial. Put a better name for that later on. It's going to be that channel, space engineers, research, normal. Yeah, I've got 88 things on my video list at the minute that I'm working through. Some of them are shorts. A lot of them are full-length videos, though. A lot of it is just... It takes a lot of time to... Well, it takes a lot of time for me to write. The main thing I spend time doing is writing scripts. But when you write a script... Like, it takes me... I don't know. A couple of hours to write a script. And then I spend a week mulling things over in my head for shot lists and all that. And then when I come back to the script, I I end up rewriting it 3 or 4 times, which I'm not gonna lie, does end up making a better script most of the time, but then it means it's months and months and months between videos, and that's part of the thing I've got at the minute where I'm actually struggling for watch hours because I don't have enough content out there that's relevant that people want to watch, if that makes sense. You just use Excel for keeping lists. Mind you, then take those ideas and start flushing details in that file. Yeah, there's so many useful tools. Excel's great. I use Excel for absolutely everything, especially for work because it just comes in so handy. Just realised that might be. Oh no, I can put a panel up top there. That should be fine. Yeah, they make jokes about me in the community because I'm always using Excel for something. We played D&D for quite a while, and initially we were just using Theatre of the Mind and Discord, but for character creation just kind of absorbed me. And I needed to make myself a spreadsheet with all the races, all the sub-races, all the classes, all the abilities, all the things, every level. And essentially, I just created D&D Beyond in a spreadsheet, which they probably won't appreciate. But it's always fun to work out that kind of stuff. I enjoyed it. We then immediately moved on to using D&D Beyond, so that spreadsheet didn't really get very far. But it is what it is. Right, now I'm just thinking, if I'm having... I think this is going to be a living area, like living area as in kitchens, desks, sofas, with windows looking out on this corner, because this is quite a nice view. Well, that I think that's gonna go because it's kind of useless. I'll probably create something just for the O2 tower, the O2 things, or maybe move it a bit further out just so it doesn't look as bad, or put it on top. But yeah, looking out over the dunes there, I think that's gonna be quite a nice view, especially when the skybox is visible. So I'm thinking, how do we get up here? Do we come up here from the med bay? Probably not. So I don't need to leave room inside the med bay for any stairs, which does make things easier. We can have some external stairs on the outside, which would work. And if I use the half stairs as well, that will... I get it, I do the same thing sometimes. Just look at my budget sheet. Oh, I've got a budget sheet. Yes, lad. Yeah, it started out actually as a... I don't know if you ever used timesheets at work. But we used to have to record everything we did. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Time slots down to the nth degree. So I made one for my office to use just to keep it easy, and then they could track and do their own things on it. And when I left that job, I saved that file because it was something I created. And there was no company details in it. It was just what I'd spent my time doing. And then I ended up building an expenses, an income. What else? The big, like the big expenses that you get, like the recurring bills and stuff that come up once a year. Like I pay for Dropbox annually, so that's like 70-80 quid. But yeah, no, I love a spreadsheet, mate. Spreadsheet galore. There's actually a game I play that is essentially just spreadsheet space simulator. What's it called? Aurora 4X. That's a really fun spreadsheet simulator for anyone into the space and spreadsheets. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm kind of thinking, what's this? That's just a block. That's a door. I'm kind of thinking What if this wasn't one of those? What if it was one of these? Probably a full conveyor. Leading into curved tube. I really wish we had the radio wheel. So like I could hold, like, you know how you can hold control like that, and then you scroll like this. I really wish we had this, but for blocks. This would be really cool. So like all blocks in, like you could create your own custom block groups. But yeah, the right. So let's do that there. Then let's have another one of these. And then here, let's do fan. And then just for now, we'll just put full blocks. I don't think these are going to say full blocks, like I said. There. This block on top is going to need some kind of floor to make that airtight. Let's do a little run through. Okay, so we come in, we've just come off the rig, and we've sawn our arm off, so we come into the med bay. Yeah, okay, I like that. So you come over there, heal yourself, jump into one of these beds here. You've got all the fans feeding oxygen into this room, which once this door is open, if this room is set to constantly depressurize, this will fire that. So once this door closes, that room repressurizes instantly, and this room, all the oxygen gets sucked out of this room. Oh, I bet someone will make that as a plugin. Absolutely, yeah, that's a brilliant plugin idea. Just having that radio menu for the block. Custom block groups would be handy as well. Like, how many times have you looked through all of these up here to try and find the block that connects this to like one of these, or like this block to one of these? And it will just, if you could build pre-existing groups, well, build groups of yourself of pre-existing things that you've used before. I know you could blueprint it, but like, who wants this? There's no grab tool either. Like, you know, like in 7 Days. I don't know if you played 7 Days, but you can pretty much, like, I can point at this block and I can grab that block and then put that somewhere else. Like, I can grab a copy of that block and place it elsewhere. Just little things like that would help speed up your workflow. Like, if you had an interesting slope, I'm using my hands to describe, like, you can actually see what my hands are doing. But if you had an interesting slope on the side of your ship, on the nose or something, and you wanted to replicate that on the other side, and you were in survival, you didn't have mirror mode, it's so annoying to go through all the blocks and try and figure out the orientation. But if you could just copy them, even block by block, from one side to the other, that would save you so much time. Right, so we come in here, we've gone through there, we're fine. Come down here. Excuse me. Right, that's fine. So that I think the med bay is done. I need to work out the roof, but for now, let's just put in what we had before. If I put the, yeah, I've got rid of it. This one. Let's plot that. Okay, so I can't put one there. I like the curved block, but with this solid block here, that might be better. if we did that? Because then you can see the pipe in the block there, and that then makes this room completely airtight. You've got a nice window to look out of. Got your hospital beds. I'm going to put some signs up somewhere, maybe a plant or two. Yeah. Okay, so that's the med bay essentially done. I think I'll change the floor to interior blocks. Let's grab this. Grab this. Grab that. Let's get these welded up, because then I can actually use the med bay to recharge. The problem is that for SE though, the key binding, pretty much every key is bound to something. Yeah, true. But you can rebind your keys, can't you? Like, you don't need all of the key binds that's in the game, but yeah, I get what you're saying. There's usually everything's already done. Yeah. See, I don't. The problem is as well. I don't know the first thing about modding. I know
Energy
the
low.
concept, but modding in Space Engineers, not something I've ever done before. So I couldn't say how easy or difficult it would be, but it would be. It would make for an interesting idea. Come on, there we go. Okay. So at least now we can come over here, recharge our energy at 5 times the rate, which is beautiful. Still got to go and recharge our bottles, or just tag this for our oxygen and hydrogen. Let's do the bottles now. Oh yeah, we've used a lot of oxygen, but not so much of the hydro. There we go. Right, so that's the med bay. It looks very boxy at the minute, but I will make it look nice with external greeble. Map this up as well so that it doesn't just stop abruptly. So now we've got this bit here. I've made this an O2H2 generator. One, to save on a bit of space, but also if you're up here without access to cargo or whatever, you've got that. You've also got access to bottles if you need them. I think I am going to replace some of this floor, you know, with conveyors. What if we had conveyors all around the edge? In some way. Oh god, this is going to take a while. Bear with me. Isaac, how are we doing, buddy? You okay? Nice to have you here. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, if anyone wants to jump in and join on the server, by all means, there's a link. There should be a link to my Discord on my channel somewhere. The details for the server are in the Discord once you've joined up. You don't need to, if you're not one of these people who likes to chat in voice, you don't have to at all. You can just jump in for the details. You don't have to sort of subscribe to that from then on. It's totally fine. Just yeah, feel free. The more the merrier. Where is this? Interior plates. In the ceiling light panels, yes. Are they airtight? If they're airtight, absolutely. That's a great idea. I don't need 400 steel plates, but I think I've just pulled those out of the roof. I need those. So we'll have this one as a full conveyor. And then I'm thinking... For now, let's do this like that. We can always change these to T's or C connectors or even full blocks. But that would then allow that medbay to get fully piped up. There's no link. Hang on, let me check. Okay, if you go onto my channel page, underneath Fat Middle-Aged Man, my logo, there's a Patreon link, but if you click and 2 more links, that'll take you to the About page. And then at the bottom of the About page, there's a link to the Discord. And I've just clicked it, and it looks like it's an active link, so you should be able to join that. Why am I hovering? I can just walk. Yeah, I'll go and grab a light panel in a second. See how that looks. Well, it'll look good. And we do need lights in there anyway, so that's a good idea. It says putting lights in the floor as well. One, okay, so that's piped up now. So now I can come over here and I can recharge. Why can't I recharge my O2 and hydrogen? Oh, because I'm such an idiot. Duh. Need to do this side as well. So I'm going to make this one full block. On full block to T. No, just a standard one there, and then I'm going to move this over. Make that a T. That can be a curve. Be a straight. Curve. Straight. Curve. Janky as hell, but whatever. This line here is only temporary anyway, just so that I could get this piped up. I should have done it straight. Would have just been easier to make it straight. Don't know if you can hear my dog barking at any random person in the background, but I apologise for that. Yeah, people around here like to slam car doors, so he's not a fan. He's a grumpy old man, same as me. Alright, Right, so now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, it's weird, but it works. So let's go and check that. Well, does it work? Let's check. It does. Nice. Amazing. Right, let's figure out these lights. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The room is 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 by 6. So we probably want a light here. And then 1, 2, probably there. In fact, we could probably just do 4 in the middle. Where is the lights at? This one. Right, panels. There we go. Beautiful. I mean, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be airtight. But yeah, we've left the block on either end, so that should be fine. Oh, thanks for the suggestion. Very helpful. Right, so that's this room. That's actually this room done. I just need to weld everything up. I won't weld everything up while you guys are on here just yet. Let's try and plan out the rest of the room, and then we'll make George weld everything up later on. A little welding bitch. So actually, we could use the same concept here. Put some lights in the ceiling. Maybe use the inset lights for this, so that we still have that block above. I'll come back to this room later on because I need to sort this piping structure out as well. But we'll come back to that room. Could pipe that up actually in the floor. It's not a bad shout because then it's all kind of hidden. And then we can make a cross actually on the top. Just gives us good access all the way around the base. So we want a regular downward facing. And I'm actually going to put a cargo container here. Just for access. Not sure if you managed to get the link, Isaac, but let me copy it. Oh wow, that's not the right link. Hang on. No wonder you're struggling. Uno segundo. Oh, you did get it? Okay, now. Oh, yeah, I see you there now. Yeah, I didn't have Discord open. There we go. Okay, we've got a couple of new guys in there. Welcome. Let's send a thing, actually. Nice. All right, let's... so we've got that now, so what I can do now, I can just grab all these straight from there. No fuss, no muss. There we go. So now that is piped up. Let's just make sure it is as well. Yep, they're all green. So that's piped up now. So right now I can get rid of this. This absolute eyesore.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Just temporarily, let's connect that back up like so. Okay, I'll fix that line later on. I'm not sure how that's going to come up. It might come up through the legs, although we have got these things here. I could change those to pipes, curved conveyor pipes, rather than the cylindrical columns. I need to fix the cargo container as well. Oh, PhD composer is applied to join your faction. Absolutely. There you go. Welcome aboard. Alright, so I'm thinking now the refinery is going to be probably on this side. Actually, this will be the assembler. This will be the assembler. Refinery can go over on this edge here. Need to set my bar up. Grab a new bar. And we need refinery. I always put my, I don't know why I always put my light armor block on number 4 and my conveyor junction on number 5. We also need modules. I think cargo is going to go into the assembler section, but we'll grab that as well because it's all part of the same thing. And we'll grab the curved pipe junctions as well, because curved pipes just look so much nicer. Got the link, I'll be on the server later. Yeah, nice. Sounds good. Oh, right, so let's grab ourselves let's grab the nice looking refinery. I need some plates. Let's fix the bottle situation as well. Plates. Cargo. Let's just fix all this. Can't stand when everything's everywhere. I'll get rid of all the useless welders and grinders and stuff as well. Okay. Production assembler. Let's set this to disassemble all of this. There we go. Now everything's all in one place. Alright, OCD is appeased. Right, so we want this probably facing that way. How? Oh, that's actually touching the ceiling. Okay, that's nice. It's fortunate we left just enough room for that. Modules can go on the back. I don't know if I want it right there though. Oh, fell off the edge. Yeah, I think we're going to have a pipeline going across the floor here as well. So this is going to be a full junction. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a curved pipe going into it like that.
Energy low.
Ah, sneaky. I like it. The welder trick. Saves hand welding it all, I guess. I always forget to do that. In fact, the only time I ever do that, when I do remember, is usually on like a refinery. But even then, I tend to feed it and let the welder do the manual stuff. In fact, let's do that now. Actually, let's grab a welder because that is genius. And let's plop one down here. Oh. There we go. So now I can take... Oh. Oh, that's all done now. All finished. Thanks, though. And now on the back, now I can put some modules. Let's do... Yield. Oh, let's just do all yield. Yield and the power efficiency. In fact, I can start taking this from down here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
We can get rid of... we can't get rid of that just yet. We can pipe that up to where it needs to go. Probably use the round ones for that. I closed out Opera GX on accident. Nice. Oh no, I accidentally closed it. I'll have to play some Space Engineers. Oh no, what a shame. Something like that. Okay, so that's done there. Let's get rid of this. Oh! Just wipe myself out on the solar panel, as you do. Another reason to move the solar panel. Look at this poor dead guy. Anyway, let's do this. Right, so what was I doing? Need to hook this up. That is actually in the right spot. I'm thinking this comes out and we do a conveyor like such in the correct, nope, oh, just in the same orientation as that. Doesn't necessarily matter which way they go, I suppose. And let's carry on with the curved tube. Need some bits. Okay, there we go. So now the bottom is piped up to the top again. Well, actually, no, that's piped up to the hydrogen tank. Hydrogen tank still isn't piped up to this. So let's grab this. Be flange. It can be an end. This bit can be a square conveyor. And then let's just grab a regular pipe. Like that, and curve where okay, so we're all piped up again now. I'm grinding down temporary things to make more temporary things. What's that about? For now. Yes, that's fine. So there. So that's piped up now. So the refinery down here can now go. The only thing that refinery is there for now is to connect these things, which I can just connect here for now. Again, temporary sake. Now this can go.
Inventory full.
And here's a question. That block there is the middle. Oops. Good job there was nothing there. Energy low. Let's change this. So this is the new FBI medical room. Med bay. I can probably get rid of this now as well. And the seat. Okay, so under here, that block needs to be a full conveyor. And these ones, just these things. You're still here. Good stuff. You working at the same time? You working from home or something? Or you in the office with some headphones or something? Yeah, it's fine. Or in the classroom or something. Oh my god, I have brew left. It's ice cold. Hmm. Okay, so that there. Let's do this properly. So that. There's one of those. That could be a full one. How does this rotate? There we go. Oh, okay, so you're still in school then. Get back to class. No, I'm joking. It's fine. Hang around all you want. This should be... we don't need this. I don't know why this is here. I think this is something George built to connect something else here. That needs reconnecting.
Inventory full.
So let's just... well, that's not going to be there full time. This is a regular conveyor and a pipe. Homeschool. Interesting. Nothing wrong with that. Let's get rid of this pipe. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't know why this is here. Oh, I do. Yes, I do. That's the edge of there. We can put that back in now, though. That should have been slope and then a full. And then I'm not finished with this side yet, so I'll just finish this pipe first. We'll just do a regular pipe there because that's going to change to an end pipe. Like that. There we go. Things are coming together, guys. Oscar agrees. What are you grumping at, you? Me? Yeah, so that pipe's there, which means if we finish these pipes, I won't grind that down while he's studying it.
Energy low.
There you go.
Energy critical.
Hey, you're doing a good job with the welding up on this side. This is looking really good now. Airlock's pretty much done. And close that, close that, close that. Oh, see how this looks. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Nice. Oh. Okay, so that now, that pipe takes everything from the assemblers down there, which is, I think, is one of the few things remaining down there that we need. Brings everything up, pipes up there. That's currently flowing across to the decoy. That's flowing across to the med bay. So we can now get rid of this without any issues. This is redundant. And get rid of this little safety thing that I built. We can get rid... Can't get rid of that yet. We do need a spot for some cargo, which is going to go in here, I think. Tolls. This is 4 toll. Cargo's 3. If we include the floor and ceiling, we've got space for 6. How big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we did... Excuse me. Thanks very much. So that's there. So I need... Oh god. I need to wipe myself out of the refinery then. I need to move the oxygen tank. Turn these on stockpile. Should get rid of all the oxygen in this bad boy.
Inventory full. Energy low.
And then I can put another cargo down. I can see what the hell I was doing. Don't need all these bottles on me. Okay. Hey, I made a mistake. And this is gonna have to go.
Inventory full. Energy critical.
It's a wild George. How's the George doing, sir?
So,
You okay, bud?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not so bad, not so bad. Just been working on the base a little bit.
Nice.
We've got some help as well.
Help.
Some
I
help.
need somebody help.
Yeah, we're pretty good dent in it today, I think. How's your day been?
I did a lot of driving.
A lot of driving. Nice.
Yeah, I had to drive all the way to Bracknell.
Don't even know where that is.
Basically right next to Legoland.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, one of my
Nice.
switches died, so I had to go pick up a switch. So
Right, okay.
good old 1 hour and 40 minutes drive each way.
That's a fair trek, is that?
Mm-hmm. I could have carried on driving a little bit longer and I would have been back in Wales again.
Oh, God. Always fun.
Yep.
Interior. I'm going to work out where best to place this. We've moved the refiner upstairs. We've got a med bay sorted now.
Nice.
Which will, once I've sorted the airlock, will be able to be pressurized. That looks pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've moved the refinery up. Oh my god, the fucking second time. I keep wiping myself out on the solar panel.
So I'm guessing, what, are you wanting to do the auto thing so the door closes and another one opens?
No, I'm going to use buttons
Ah,
rather than a sensor, I think. He's going to have like 2 states. He's going to toggle on and off, pretty much. So you're either in the airlock going into the med bay, or you're going through the airlock to get outside.
Hmm.
What am I missing here? Yeah, I've not done the 4th leg of the pillar yet because I need to move a bunch of stuff around. But the 3 of the legs are all done now, so they're looking pretty good.
you just need to be welded up, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I've painted it white just so I could see all the conveyor ports because they're hard to see with the rust.
Yeah.
But yeah, once it's all done, everything's been nailed.
I mean, that white's
Nice.
fine.
Thanks very much. It's all, yeah, I mean, why was I just reset it to the first one in the list. Yeah, thanks, PhD. I'm not sure if you're in the stream or not. Let's say here just in case. G. Or is it F? These facts, isn't it? There you go. Yeah, I moved the. Well, I got rid of the downstairs decoys. Put one up here with a welder that's powered and conveyed. I'm doing like a cross section, so all the conveyor pipes are in the edge. So if you come down a layer,
What's that?
What's that?
The little dot in the background that's moving.
Up in the sky?
Yeah. Come stand where I'm standing.
I'm behind you.
Ah. And look. You might have to look at an angle, but there's something just off in the distance.
What, towards the sun?
No, it's to the left, but if you look towards the sun, you see it just to the left. That black dot. And it's moving.
Like this way?
Yeah.
Go and have a look. It's probably just a ship or something that's just out of range of signal. Because there's a beacon over here for a space station, well, an NPC station, that's just popped up as I got a bit closer to it. So it's probably just a little
I
bit
just saw it moving
Yeah.
in the background, this little dot.
It is weird though. Like it looks like it's oriented the wrong way as well. Like most ships
Yeah.
are horizontal, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this looks more like a vertical design. It's definitely something.
Yeah.
I have to have enough hydrogen to get there and back.
If only.
The fuck is that? Oh, it's an Ember ship.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it's firing at me as well. I'm hoping he doesn't have any signals. I don't know why. Normally they have signals, don't they, if they're in a certain range?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get away from it without leading it back to base.
Looks like a cool little ship there.
Yeah, it does. If I was uncreative, I'd head over and try and steal it. In fact, when I get back, what I'll do, I'll jump in Spectator and we'll get a proper look at it. In fact, I'll drop here just in case, because it might despawn if I get any further. Dun, 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 dun. Let's grab. Where is it? There it is.
I did not want to wake up today.
No, one of them days.
Going back to work again, having to wake up like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then what made it worse? You know, I said I felt a bit unwell yesterday.
Right. Yeah.
As soon as I got in bed, I was like freezing cold, like shivering cold.
Oh, that's not good.
So I sat there for hours shivering with the TV on. And then I managed to finally fall asleep. But then Discord messages started going. It was you guys messaging in Discord.
Oh, yeah.
And then that woke me up. And then I was like an oven. It felt like I was over 100 degrees.
Right. Jesus Christ, that's not good. It looks like a mining thing, like a.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's a weird design.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad though. Look, on the plus side, it also doesn't look like it's attacking us, so it's just flying away constantly. So, yeah, that's not good. You feeling better now, or?
Still feeling a bit under the weather, but I'm drugged up.
Yeah, got yourself plenty of pain meds.
Yeah, I spoke to one of the ladies at work today, and she gave me some drugs. I got some. What did I have? Ibuprofen, some penicillin. No, another one, and then I also had some codeine not long ago. So
Right, okay, fair enough. It's when you can even talk.
I'm one of them people who can manage painkillers well.
Nice.
My dad, on the other hand, he'll knock him out.
Yeah. Yeah, some people just you can't be too careful with it, can you?
Yeah.
Don't stop. I'm going to take this bit of the floor out. Just because I'm going to build the cargo into the floor so that the conveyor ports at eye level.
Smart.
3x3.
Although this conveyor here is in the way.
Don't worry, it's going to be like this. Very round have I got this. You can never tell with these ones. I want it like that. And then... yeah, like that.
Okay.
and then we can pipe up from underneath and on the side where the refinery is.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Shit you, sir.
Fuel critical. Bitch trying to kill me off.
You wish. If I was trying to kill you, you'd already be dead. We've got a cow rug in the med bay. I love it.
Cool. We're out of ice, I'm guessing.
Probably yes, because we've now got a big hydrogen tank to fill and we've got 2 oxygen tanks. In fact, they need changing off stockpile now. Oh, they're already off stockpile. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah. Going to get rid of the one underneath. Yeah,
Did you manage to...
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, you continue what you was going to say.
I basically just needed a place for the other cargo, because there's cargo underneath here. I just needed space to put what's down there. But at the same time, we also need a cargo on the base, so that's where this is going to go. Just means you've got access there. So now we can move everything from cargo 1 into this one. Using the good old spam the left mouse button. So now that one can go. Which means I can also get rid of a bunch of the other pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Is there always one thing that like you don't have room for in your inventory? Right, okay, so that's good. So that's fine. So we can get rid of some of these pipes now as well. This pipe's not connected to anything, so this can go. This is no longer connected to anything.
Did you manage to put Azzy on, or...?
No, there's been someone on the server like constantly, which is refreshing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll add it in next go around.
Yeah.
If I get up early enough in the morning, I'll jump on.
Inventory full.
Inventory full.
Inventory full.
Another cool mod idea would be when your inventory's full, stop grinding.
Yeah.
We're getting there, George. We're getting there.
Nearly there, yeah.
Right. Okay, so that's there. Oh, actually, that pipe's in the exact right place. I thought this one was going to be a temporary one going up from the hydrogen tank. But actually, that's in the right spot.
I really need more thrusters on this thing.
Oh, and you going out in the miner? Nice.
Yeah. I pressed C for a second too long.
Yeah. Why don't you take some armoring off it? Because you don't need all the armor. You just need armor in like certain points to like if you ding the battery. So like just armor a one block around the battery, and that should protect it.
Yeah. It'll look odd if I take armor off of it.
Yeah. But sometimes odd is good. And also you... Oh, did you just change your batteries to recharge? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because it looked like one of you was on normal and the other was on recharge. I was like, did I break that when I was futzing around with it earlier? Yeah. Right, so that's good. So I think we've got the med base sorted. Oh, it looks like PhD is working on the what you call it, the air vent.
PhD flopper.
Yeah, because you can't open the outer doors now if the medbay door is open, which is really good. So if the outer door is open, or the outer door is open, you can open the medbay, but that's fine. That's not a problem. We can always fix that with another event controller. Right, so this now, that's piped up there.
Interior walls despawn quite quickly.
Oh, are you having that bug as well? Like,
yeah, this
when they're not
is
welded.
Like 1 block away. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was just me earlier having a moment, but no, I get the same thing. Like these blocks I'm standing on here aren't there for you, right?
No, because
Yeah.
I kept on thinking when I kept on running, I had to keep on stopping and thinking, "Oh shit,
So there's a hole in the floor.
yeah."
Yeah. No, I don't know what's going on there. I have seen it before, but I've always thought it was just me.
Nope.
Right. So let me think. So we've got this quarter up top here, on top of the med bay.
Low.
We've got basically room for, I'm thinking like an observation, seating area, living quarters, that sort of thing.
Yep.
That's right, I was just going to close this door. And see if this gets pressurized or not. I'll sort that out later. Yeah, so on top of the thing, I'm thinking like, doesn't need to be pressurized, but like a seating sort of area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking out onto the dunes. With like maybe a central kitchen, plant sort of thing. Just purely decorative. Doesn't really serve any purpose. I just figured we'd use this extra space above the med bay. Or we could have it as the cryo bank. So we could have a bunch of conveyors down the middle and then cryos on either side.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, and then maybe a fence around the edge so we don't fall off. something like that, because it fits in with the med bay then as well, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I was going to also put a stairwell on the side. I'll do that. Oh, where's my stairs gone? Excuse me.
A tired man.
I'm fucking exhausted. Saying that, I have been streaming for 3 hours.
Oof.
Yeah, nearly 3 hours.
Getting goals in.
Oh, you know what? I get to use this block, which I never get to use. Need something there. If we put down that one, yeah. And then on this side, you son of a bitch. You broke my catwalk.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that was there.
That's alright. I need a better way of attaching it, I think. If I put a catwalk underneath. Actually, yeah, that's a good shout. Maybe something like this. Oh, I was gonna have it like an open air thing.
Ah.
If that knows what I mean. So this rail would basically... Oh, that's the wrong way around. This would stop you from falling over the edge. And then on here we'd have... which one? I suppose I could just do regular railings. Yeah, something like that. And then like the cryos in the middle or something.
Yeah.
I realise I've just made that more or less impossible to weld, but
Just fix it. Simple as.
just fucking fix it, bruh.
Inventory full.
I remember, did you put limits in?
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's what
Inventory
I.
full.
Yes. For refineries. No, not for refineries. For drills, welders, and
Drills.
grinders. Yeah. I tried to put them in for projectors as well, but it didn't work. So, plates. Guess now we can walk around that, so that's fine. Why do I always keep removing the block that I need next? So I have to keep going back into the G menu. I need things for this. Oh, someone's been building. Nice. Plenty of upward thrust. Decent amount of forward. Whoa, good maneuverability. Nice. I need steel plates. Again. Alright, we've got bathrooms on the ship now. On the base.
Yeah, you can finally use the toilet.
You can go and shit yourself, bruh. We've only got male and female, though. We don't have any alien nonsense. No Martians on this one.
Fuck.
Shit! Oh. Probably should put an alien toilet, actually. It's authentic. Right, so that, we can take that out. Because we're going to need to get behind these to weld these up anyway. I just took out the wrong block.
Energy low.
Where's the passages at? So I've got the passages there, like looking like they're holding up the cryopods. but we've got 8 cryopods, 2 bathroom shower type unit things, and a bit of a balcony rail to walk around. You can
Nice.
also probably squeeze in some seating. And maybe even a planter.
Ward of Leviathan quite close.
Oh, nice.
Not next.
Very nice. Energy low.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I've had an idea for the outside of the rig as well, by the way.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some like decorative armor on the outside. Sort of like well, you'll see what I mean when it's done. So like this brick framework that we've got at the minute, that will stay how it is, but it'll have some nice looking struts, some like shielding for the solar winds, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right, I will be back shortly. Well, hopefully shortly. In fact, actually, I'm going to end the stream there because it's been going now for just less than 3 hours. But I've got to go sort the dog out, get some tea ready, sort the kitchen out so it's not a complete state when Jen gets home. But I will be back later on. Are you about later, George? Are you going off for an early night or?
No, I'll be on.
Right, no worries. I will chat to you later on then.
Well,
Alright, guys.
speak to you then.
Yeah, catch you later. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you. I might stream again later on this afternoon. Probably for like maybe another 2 or 3 hours, but if not, I will probably stream again tomorrow. So thanks for all joining. Hope you've all had fun, and I'll see you in the next one.